Hello and a very warm welcome to Rajya Sabha Television. You're watching Verdict 2014 featuring all the news and updates in the assembly elections in Maharashtra and Haryana. I'm your host Frank Pereira. First up, a look at the headlines. Campaigning picks up for Maharashtra and Haryana assembly polls. BJP stalwarts hold multiple rallies in two states. Huda holds roadshow in Sonipat. Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad says there is no change in the BJP policy on creation of smaller states, says Prime Minister's statement rejecting division of Maharashtra was in the context of Mumbai. Shiv Sena continues to target Modi for his extensive campaigning in Maharashtra. BJP and allies dismiss queries over Prime Minister's absence at the centre to address rallies. Maharashtra caretaker Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan says Prime Minister Modi's blitzkrieg is a BJP ploy to hide its weaknesses in the state. And rising unemployment and communal strife, the main poll issues in Dhule city constituency in North Maharashtra. Our top focus on the bulletin, BJP stalwarts continued campaigning extensively in Maharashtra and Haryana on Tuesday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was once again the key campaigner for the party. Home Minister Rajnath Singh and Party President Amit Shah were among the others to address rallies in the two states.
With about a week to go for the assembly polls in Maharashtra and Haryana, BJP has stepped up campaigning in these two states. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed as many as 3 rallies in Maharashtra on Tuesday. Dismissing opposition charges, Modi ruled out splitting of Maharashtra and separating Mumbai from the state.
महाराष्ट्र के टुकड़े होने वाले हैं। इस देश में कोई ऐसा पैदा हुआ है जो छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की इस भूमि के टुकड़े कर पाए? भाइयों बहनों, जब तक मैं दिल्ली में बैठा हूं, मैं आपको विश्वास दिलाता हूं, दुनिया की कोई ताकत महाराष्ट्र की एकता को तोड़ नहीं पाएगी।
PM's remarks come against the backdrop of MNS Chief Raj Thackeray reportedly accusing Modi of having a hidden agenda to split Mumbai from Maharashtra. Modi also criticized the Congress NCP government for being corrupt.
ये भ्रष्टाचारियों को साफ करोगे कि नहीं करोगे?
Modi called for a change of guard in Maharashtra to end corruption.
15 तारीख 15 सालों के पापों का वध करने का उत्सव है। 15 सालों के ये 15 तारीख 15 साल की बुराइयों को खत्म करने का उत्सव है भाइयों बहनों।
While Home Minister Rajnath Singh campaigned in Maharashtra's Latur, BJP Chief Amit Shah continued his campaign trail in Haryana. Seeking mandate without an ally this time, the party chief chose to target the Huda and Chautala government in his speech at Sirsa.
आप मुझे बताइए, हरियाणा के गांव में 24 घंटा बिजली आती है क्या? आती है? नहीं आती है तो कौन जिम्मेदार है? हुड्डा जी की सरकार यहाँ 10 साल रही है। कौन जिम्मेदार है? हुड्डा जी की सरकार।
He also raised the issue of ceasefire violation by Pakistan in his campaign speech. He claimed the NDA government has been able to give a fitting reply to the violations. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
And let's now focus on the election-related news from Maharashtra. Well, Union Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad has clarified that there is no change in the BJP policy supporting creation of smaller states for faster development. Prasad said Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement rejecting division of Maharashtra was in the context of Mumbai. While the BJP has in the past supported carving out a separate state of Vidarbha from Maharashtra, its estranged ally Shiv Sena has vehemently opposed the idea. The Sena, Maharashtra, Navnirman Sena and Congress have also accused the Modi government of having plans to separate the country's financial capital from Maharashtra. Prasad evaded a question on a possible post-poll pact with the Sena to form a government. He said BJP was confident of getting a majority in the October 5th elections. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi faced criticism from the Shiv Sena for his busy campaign schedule. In its editorial, Samna, Shiv Sena questioned why the Prime Minister chose to hold rallies in Maharashtra instead of being in Delhi to do his job. The criticism comes a day after Sena accused Modi and his party of backstabbing it by ending a 25-year-old alliance.
Shiv Sena has pointed a fresh set of barbs at former ally BJP, questioning why its star Prime Minister Narendra Modi has to miss his work in Delhi and address rallies in Maharashtra. In an editorial in its mouthpiece Samna, the party said, and I quote, "If Modi had mass appeal as projected by the BJP, instead of 25 to 30 campaigns in Maharashtra, he would have sat in Delhi and appealed for votes, and people would have definitely listened to him." Unquote. Sena's taunts about Prime Minister Modi's multiple rallies in Maharashtra appeared in tandem with similar comments by Raj Thackeray. Raising questions over Modi's whirlwind Maharashtra campaign schedule, he alleged that there is a larger design in it. The views found support in other parties too, but BJP and its allies dismissed the questions, saying they do not merit a serious thought.
I think what Raj has said is substantially true. The Prime Minister has great responsibility of saving the nation, and more particularly when there is a constant violation of ceasefire at the border. What is he doing here by hopping from one place to another in Maharashtra for trying to catch votes? You see, this is not, he must have his own priority.
राज ठाकरे जी की इसी प्रकार के वक्तव्य उन्होंने लोकसभा के समय भी दिए थे और जनता ने उनकी क्या हालत की ये उन्होंने देखा है। अगर वो भूल गए होंगे तो जनता वापस उनकी वही हालत करेगी।
मुझे लगता है कि भाई राज ठाकरे के स्टेटमेंट को बहुत ज्यादा सीरियस लेना मुझे ठीक नहीं लगता है, क्योंकि राज ठाकरे जी हर नेता की टिंगल करते, हर नेता की नकल करते हैं। ऐसे नकल करने वाले नेता ने नाटक में काम करना चाहिए।
Last week, during a campaign rally in Maharashtra, Modi vowed that BJP will not speak against its former ally Shiv Sena in the poll campaigns out of respect to its founder Bal Thackeray. The stand reportedly sparked Shiv Sena's angry reactions. Both parties decided to part ways last month after failed talks on seat sharing for the assembly polls. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, Maharashtra's caretaker Chief Minister Prithviraj Chavan has said that the BJP does not have any face to lead its assembly poll campaign in Maharashtra. Now, speaking to a private television channel, Chavan said that the BJP is trying to hide its weakness through Prime Minister Narendra Modi's blitzkrieg in the state. Chavan said that the BJP had become arrogant after the Lok Sabha victory, even as he ridiculed the party for importing leaders into its assembly poll campaign in Maharashtra. Chavan said, and I quote, "Modi's blitzkrieg is unprecedented in the history of independent India. No Prime Minister has ever held so many rallies for any state elections. It is their weakness they are trying to cover up. BJP in the state does not have a face after the demise of Pramod Mahajan and Gopinath Munde," unquote. Meanwhile, Gadkopar police in Maharashtra has registered an FIR against BJP candidate and sitting MLA Ram Kadam and two others for cheating and violation of Model Code of Conduct. Kadam has been booked for allegedly using a religious place for political purposes. BJP party worker Sunil Yadav and Sunil Manjrekar, a temple representative who had given him the no objection certificate, have also been named. The FIR was registered following a complaint by vigilance officers of the Election Commission. According to the police, Kadam was granted permission by Manjrekar to set up an office outside the temple, but he set up a pandal for campaigning purposes. Well, our correspondent Rajkamal Rao joins us for all the latest from Maharashtra right now. Rajkamal, just a week to go as far as the big day is concerned. October 15th is when Maharashtra goes to polls. What are the kind of preparations that are being made on the ground? Take us through or give us a sense of the mood there in Maharashtra right now.
Well, Frank, every party, especially BJP, has fielded all its ministers in Maharashtra's election fray, from Rajnath Singh to Narendra Modi to Sushma Swaraj to all chief ministers like Goa's Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar and Vasundhara Raje, everyone is in Maharashtra touring and trying to woo voters who are settlers in Maharashtra. And on the Congress party side, from today onwards, Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi will have their extensive tours where Congress party has a very strong hold, that is in the rural areas of Maharashtra region. Sharad Pawar and Supriya Sule and Ajit Pawar have been campaigning extensively. And for Shiv Sena's side, Aditya Thackeray has taken the charge and he has been campaigning in all metro cities. But from the MNS, Raj Thackeray will be focusing on Mumbai city and Pune, Thane, only these cities. So this is what happening on the leaders front. But on the people's front, Election Commission has made all its efforts to try to connect all people with the electoral process. They have been doing some exercises to improve the voter turnout. Maharashtra, especially urban cities, have registered a very low voter turnout. Mumbai had only 45%. So all these things are happening. But on the other side, when it comes to people's matters, the political parties, because it's a time of their identity crisis, they have been forgetting the local issues. BJP and Shiv Sena have not yet released their election manifesto. Only Congress and NCP have released it. So that shows how these political parties are trying to get their identity back. And on this front, the people's issues are on backtrack.
Indeed, of course. And every time there's an election here in India, Raj, we've seen that, there has been a bitter war of words between political parties. This time around, too, it's no less. We've seen a war of words between the Shiv Sena and the BJP and the other parties as well.
Frank, it's not only on the television or not only on the rallies, even the social media, this war of words is continuing. If you follow any of these political parties' websites and Twitter accounts and Facebook accounts, there's several pages which spread these war of words. It's just not limited to leaders, but it has also spread to the cadres who are campaigning, because maybe they need this kind of a storm on when they go for polls. Because last year, when these parties went for polls in Lok Sabha election, Assembly and municipal elections, they were all together. BJP Shiv Sena had a 20 years plus alliance and NCP Congress had a 17-year plus alliance. So now they have to fight each other, counter each other, and they have to make strategies to defeat each other. So this is going to be a strategy of defeatist, as Kol Pahilo said. So these kind of strategies will work for these parties or may not. Only 15th of October we'll get to know. But for now, parties have chosen the war of words strategy, but nothing else.
All right, Raj Kamal Rao, we'll have to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining us there with all those details from Maharashtra. Well, let's now concentrate on Haryana and bring you all the election-related news from Haryana. Well, ahead of the upcoming assembly polls in Haryana, Congress leader Dipinder Singh Hooda held several public meetings in Sonipat on Tuesday. He held a roadshow to campaign for his party's candidate from the region, Jai Tirth Dahiya. Here's a look.
Seeking a third term for his father, Chief Minister Bhupendra Singh Hooda, Congress leader Dipendra Singh Hooda held a roadshow in Haryana on Tuesday. Addressing the gathering, he urged the people to support his party to form the next government. Hooda was campaigning for his party candidate Jai Tirth Dahiya from Sonipat's Rai Assembly constituency. He highlighted the achievements of the Hooda government during its 10-year rule. The party has promised various soaps and schemes for the farmers and people belonging to the economically weaker sections. The party will be looking to turn around what was a disastrous Lok Sabha performance in the state. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
The Commission is analysing the Haryana elections very, very closely. Now, the government's report on what's going to happen in Haryana is being looked at as far as the land deal between Robert Vadra and real estate firm DLF is concerned. Now, the Election Commission had asked for a report following allegations from the BJP that the deal was cleared after the Model Code of Conduct came into force on the 12th of September and violated norms. On Monday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had attacked the Congress in Haryana on the benefits given to Sonia Gandhi's son-in-law Robert Vadra to facilitate the deal. Well, let's now go across to our correspondent Akhilesh Suman, who joins us over the phone line and get us an update as to what's happening in Haryana. Well, Akhilesh, as far as Haryana is concerned, you know, the main fight is now limited to 4 parties. All alliances have broken in Haryana, and it's going to be an interesting contest on the cards as far as Haryana is concerned.
Indeed, you are right that it will be one of the most interesting elections this time because all the 4 parties are claiming that they are going to form the government. But it is interesting to note that, see, the Congress has rebellion inside, and Congress, one of the arms of Congress, Mr. Sharma, who is in Ambala, he has raised a banner against Congress. Now Congress, Janhit Congress party is also against Congress. And this whole question of corruption is also impinging the mind of the people. So this is the question before the Congress, this is the question before the people that whether we are going to go again for the 3rd time for the Congress. But if you come to the BJP's ally, Akali Dal is not with BJP now. Akali Dal has got with INLD. So INLD is thinking that it will get some bonus of Sikh vote, that is around 2 lakhs or so in this northern region. And if you see that INLD is also trying to get the sympathy vote of the people, saying that, see, the teachers whose appointment was there, they are all in the job, and I am in the jail. Why I am in the jail? They are telling that I am in the jail because the Congress wanted me to be in the jail because I was raising a question of corruption in the Vidhan Sabha. So this is going to work against Congress party, I think, in this point of time. But the question of Narendra Modi, who is trying to sell the Make in India program in Haryana, will be very interesting to note that whether he is succeeding or not. Because Haryana being the closest to Delhi and just surrounded by Punjab on the other side, Haryana has been an industrial hub for some time. But nowadays, what is happening that some industries are going to Himachal Pradesh, where there are some tax holidays and where some land in a very cheap cost. So right. Haryana is facing this type of problem also. So the ruling party is going to face a big challenge this time.
All right, Akhilesh Suman, we'll have to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining us there with all those details and bringing us up to date with the latest as to what's happening in Haryana. Let's now take a look at the rallies lined up across Maharashtra and Haryana today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address 4 rallies in all today in poll-bound Haryana. He will address a rally in Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Huda's home turf, Rohtak, and 2 more rallies in Mahendragarh and Jagadhari. BJP President Amit Shah is scheduled to address rallies in Maharashtra's Nandarbar, Dhule, Chalisgaon and Jalgaon and Silod in Aurangabad. Meanwhile, Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi will address 2 rallies in Maharashtra, in Mahad in Raigad district and Ausa in Latur district. MNS Chief Raj Thackeray will address a rally in Maharashtra's Thane district. And BSP Supremo Maha-yuti will address rallies in Maharashtra's Jalna and Nanded. Well, Chief Election Commissioner V.S. Sampath has directed election officials of states adjoining Haryana to maintain coordination with their counterparts in the poll-bound state. The CEC reviewed preparedness ahead of the October 15 polls in a video conference with Chief Secretaries and DGPs of states adjoining Haryana. The officials informed Sampath that special checkposts have been set up at borders of the state and vigil has been kept to check smuggling of liquor, unauthorized weapons and money. Tight vigil has been put in place on Haryana's borders and police patrolling is being carried out on all these places. All liquor vends in the state will remain closed on October 14th and 15th. Well, it's time for a short break now, but on the other side, we'll be profiling some key constituencies headed to polls. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching Rajya Sabha television. Well, Dhule city Vidhan Sabha constituency in northwestern Maharashtra ranks among the few Indian cities that were well planned even before independence. But today the city is no stranger to riots, clashes over trivial issues snowballing into violence. Perhaps the biggest reason has been the near collapse of the once flourishing textile industry. And repair is the biggest election demand of the day. Our correspondent Kriti Mishra profiles this constituency.
From a strong regional growth center in its heyday to rising unemployment and decaying industry. Time was when Dhule had a thriving textile industry, held up mainly by weavers from Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. Today the powerloom sector has withered and there has been a sharp shift out of agriculture. The result? Unemployment soars at over 26%, several times the national urban average of 7.6%.
टेक्सटाइल के बारे में देखा है तो आज तकरीबन 25 से 35 साल हो चुका है कि जो प्लांट यहाँ पे बहुत ही अच्छा प्लांट था प्रताप मिल करके वो बन पड़ा है। तो हम लोग की सबकी आस है क्या वो भी एक बहुत बड़ा जरिया है युवाओं के लिए, क्या वो उसके जरिए युवाओं को रोजगार मिल सकता है।
That's been made worse by communal violence taint. Riots first hit the area in 2008. There was turbulence again 2 years later. And in 2013, there was a second major conflagration. Many fear this communal polarization may suffer in upcoming elections, despite huge efforts for peaceful polls.
ये तो सेंसिटिव जिला है और इसी तौर पे ये जो चुनाव है विधानसभा, तो ये चुनाव के अंदर जो भी प्रत्याशी खड़े हैं, तो प्रत्याशी जो भी वोटिंग डिवाइड करने के पीछे उनका तो चालू ही है.
We have police and the district administration, both we have taken a lot of precautions actually. We have conducted peace committee meetings with the different groups. We have declared Dhule city, some area as a vulnerable area.
In 2009, Dhule had elected Anil Gote, an independent candidate accused in the Telgi scam. He is now contesting on a BJP ticket. Gote's central promise is reviving the city's textile industry and power looms.
जीतने के बाद कि पावर लूम को 24 घंटा ही बिजली मिलेगी और साथ चलेगी.
But it's certainly no walkover. In this four-cornered contest, the Shiv Sena, Congress and NCP are eyeing the seat. Here too, promises are high.
The power loom को just जिंदा रखना होगा. तो इनके लिए इलेक्शन वो जो लोड शेडिंग जो है वो लोड शेडिंग कम करना चाहिए. जितना लोड शेडिंग आप कम करेंगे उतना उनको ज्यादा मुनाफा होगा.
जो भी यानी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट हमारी कांग्रेस सरकार ने सुविधा दी है उसका मैं यानी प्रयास करके यानी वो सुविधा लाऊंगा. जो भी गोर गरीब यानी पिछड़ी जात के लिए और अच्छे लोगों को यानी जो व्यापारी हमारी इंडस्ट्रीज यहाँ MIDC है उसको विस्तार करेंगे.
पावरलूम सेक्टर में मैं बदलाव लाऊंगा. उनको जो मॉडर्नाइजेशन उनका करना चाहिए मशीनरी का, नई मशीनरी वर्ल्ड के साथ चलने के लिए मैं उनको सिखाऊंगा.
In so many ways, Dhule is an ideal reflection of the fact that industry and job creation is the panacea towards moving out of communal tensions and angst among the youth.
It takes a lifetime to build something substantial, but only a minute suffices to ruin it. The spate of communal riots has left Dhule traumatized. It is in the process of rebuilding and hopes to get a political representative who ushers in regaining its past glory. Reporting from Dhule, Kriti Mishra for Rajya Sabha Television.
Well, the tribal district of Bhandara in Maharashtra is looking for a stable leadership in the state to get investments. Now, the district is in urgent need of irrigation projects and health services. This time, in the upcoming assembly polls, the district could witness a direct fight between the NCP and the Shiv Sena. Here's a report.
1,500 kilometers from the state capital Mumbai, Bhandara district in Maharashtra shares its border with Chhattisgarh, which makes holding elections generally a tough job for the administration given its proximity to the left-wing extremism of Chhattisgarh.
इलेक्शन कमीशन के डायरेक्शन के मुताबिक यहाँ भंडारा एलएसी के लिए हमें वीवीपैट मशीन 584 प्राप्त हुई है, जिसका कि पूरे असेंबली सेगमेंट में प्रचार और प्रसार किया जा रहा है। उसका हैंड्स ऑन ट्रेनिंग सभी लोगों को सभी मतदान केंद्र पे बताया जा रहा है। और हमारे यहाँ फ्लाइंग स्क्वाड्स, सर्वेलेंस टीम्स और बाकी सभी टीम्स और इनको हमने नियुक्त कर दिया, उनका काम चालू है। पुलिस बंदोबस्त तगड़ा है।
Bhandara is not the only town in the district. It's also the district administration headquarters. The Wainganga River provides water for drinking and irrigation to a few villages, while the rest depend on groundwater or rain. The district has a population of over 11 lakh spread over 3 constituencies. In 2009, the Congress won the Tumsar seat, with the BJP coming second. The Bhandara city seat went to Shiv Sena, whose candidate defeated his Congress rival by over 5,000 votes. The third, Sakoli seat, was won by BJP. This time, the Congress has opted out of the contest, leaving the field to the NCP.
हमारे शीर्ष नेता माननीय प्रफुल्ल भाई पटेल के माध्यम से भंडारा और गोंदिया जिला में इतना बड़ा काम हो चुका है डेवलपमेंट का, उसको आगे बढ़ाने के लिए यहाँ पर हमारे पास इरिगेशन का प्रॉब्लम्स है, छोटे बहुत सारे तो बहुत से प्रॉब्लम यहाँ हल हो गए माननीय प्रफुल्ल भाई पटेल साहब के माध्यम से। और आगे वाले जो उनके काम बाकी है, वो कामों को हम सफल बनाने के लिए हमारा प्रयास राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस पार्टी की तरफ से रहेगा।
Bhandara district has the best black soil in the Vidarbha region. This type of soil is best suited for paddy, maize and cotton. But what the district lacks, however, are irrigation projects. Irrigation is in fact one of the primary objectives that all political parties campaigning in this district have been promising. But so far in the last 15 years, only one project has been completed.
Bhandara district is naturally resourceful district and it has Wainganga river, which is a lifeline for the district. If at all farmers need anything, they need investment and infrastructure in the district. With camera person Shivakumar, Rajkamal Rao, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, campaigning is picking up pace in Haryana as well. Parties and candidates are making promises and allegations in individual constituencies. Vijal Dahiya takes stock of the issues and the candidates in one of them, the Sonipat Assembly constituency in Haryana. Here's more.
Located nearly 50 kilometers from Delhi, Sonipat is part of the National Capital Region, and although it is connected by National Highway 1, the district headquarters is a good 8 kilometers off the highway. Sonipat Assembly constituency is one of the 6 seats in this district. 90% of its area falls within the city limits, which is why election issues here also reflect prominent urban concerns like bad roads and sewerage.
सोनीपत के जो है विकास के ऊपर जो है खास वो है कि जो खास करके यहाँ के जो रोड हैं वो बिल्कुल बेकार हैं।
स्पोर्ट्समैन अपने परिश्रम से जीत के आ जाता है, उसको करोड़ों रुपए देने का कोई लाभ नहीं है जब तक आम बच्चों को स्कूल में स्पोर्ट्स फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल ना हो।
ऐसी सरकार आए जो बिना किसी भेदभाव के विकास कर सके और ब्यूरोक्रेसी के कुशासन से मुक्ति दिला सके।
Despite the fact that the present government has been in power for 2 terms, people credit it with having accomplished work in the city. Candidates of all 3 major political parties, including the Congress, the INLD and the BJP, blame each other for the lack of basic amenities in the city.
लोग सोचते हैं, पूरे देश में लोग कहते हैं कि एनसीआर में लोग जो हैं पूरी सुविधाओं से संपन्न हैं और बेरोजगारी नहीं हो सकती। और मैं जहाँ तक सोनीपत की बात करूँ, हर घर में बेरोजगार युवक बैठे हैं, न तो सरकारी नौकरियां मिल पाई और न ही प्राइवेट नौकरियां मिल पाई, क्योंकि अगर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा उद्योग धंधे लगेंगे तो लोगों को रोजगार मिलता, जो कि यहाँ पर नहीं हो पाया।
पिछले 5 साल विधायक था यहाँ बीजेपी का, उसे काम की तरफ तो ध्यान दिया नहीं, खाली विरोध की तरफ ध्यान दिया। मेन आदमी होता है हल्के का विधायक, वो काम की तरफ ना ध्यान दे, सिर्फ वो करता रहे, अपोजिशन करता रहे अपने आप को चमकाने के लिए, तो काम कैसे होगा।
मैं दावे के साथ कह सकती हूँ कि सोनीपत के जन जन की कोई भी ऐसी समस्या नहीं है जिसके बारे में हमें ना पता हो और हमने उसको पूरा करने के प्रयास ना किए।
Despite the Chief Minister terming this as his second home, the people of Sonipat Assembly constituency have a usual list of complaints which include lack of basic amenities and a painfully slow pace of development. This assembly segment also has a knack for going against the tide when it comes to electoral politics.
Those watching the political developments closely in the area feel this has been one of the reasons behind the slow pace of development.
1996 में यहाँ पे प्रदेश में हवीपा की और भाजपा की सरकार थी, लेकिन यहाँ पे विधायक निर्दलीय विधायक देवराज दीवान रहे। उसके बाद 2000 के चुनाव हुए, उसमें इनेलो बीजेपी की सरकार आई, लेकिन यहाँ पे विधायक देवराज दीवान थे, वो निर्दलीय थे। तो अगर 2009 की बात करें कि हुड्डा सरकार ने रिपीट किया, ज़िले की 6 में से 5 सीटें कांग्रेस के पास गई और सिर्फ एकमात्र सोनीपत की सीट ऐसी थी जो बीजेपी के पास गई। तो स्वाभाविक रूप से ऐसा है कि बीजेपी, चूँकि विधायक बीजेपी का था यहाँ पे, इस वजह से उस गति से जिस वक्त एक्सपेक्ट की जा रही थी कि विकास होंगे, तो वो नहीं हो पाया।
Industry representatives in the city also say the fault is with the lack of long-term planning. With 3 main candidates from parties that are each fancying their chances and the voters confronting them with a long list of complaints, a close contest seems to be certain here. With camera person Junaid, Vishal Daya's report for Rajya Sabha TV.
That's it on this edition of Verdict 2014. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.